And then Regan would submit an invoice to Gene and would pay money out of that code. Again, for some of our kids, play double headers, they don't get home to 9, 10 o'clock at night. The thought is that we can use the money to, again, provide some snacks and food before, after the games. And I just thought it'd be a great way to utilize the board. Obviously, I think we're in the process too of having an indoor board. And so I think I may have sent you as well the draft that I put together. It's just a draft for letters to drop off to the community or an email. With just, the pricing is not set in stone. I was just trying to come up with some packages kind of with 1 season, 2 seasons, how much time. And again, it wouldn't be websites, it wouldn't be phone numbers, it would be more of just like, thank you to our sponsors, Buzz Chew and Bellingham's or whatever. We do advertising in our yearbooks, I believe, at the back there to defray some of the costs. So I know sometimes you get caught up with advertising. I'm just trying to find a way that we can utilize that board to help our student athletes. That's really it, and it's pretty simple, I think. So if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. I don't know if it's something that has to be run by the attorneys or the board can decide, but I just wanted to share that and hopefully try to get that up and running.
Yeah, I know we might have some questions here. I just want to say, as a coach, I know how important the meals are, and sometimes they eat at 10 a.m. and they're very hungry. I think this would be good. I think it's something we can check. I'm looking at the policies here, but I know we're going to have some questions on it, and we'll go from there. So, Chip, you got some questions?
Yeah, just a couple statements. I think it's a great idea. I love it. I love, those varsity players need that support, and if we can find a way to do that, I think it'd be great. I think there's a couple of hurdles here. The legality of it, New York State pretty much is very clear, but can we maneuver that somehow? So our legal team is going to have to give us some feedback on that. And also our policy. Our policy reads right now that it is prohibited. But once we get that legal jargon worked out, we can come back to the policy and see if we can kind of make that happen. I think it's a great idea, and just let's get over those hurdles, and we can move forward.
Hey, Darren, quick question. Yeah. Are other schools doing this?
I don't know. I know there's a lot of schools that have booster clubs and they put banners along the fence line of advertising. I know when Mike is always saying, so schools do find ways through booster clubs with advertising, hanging up banners or recognizing them in some way. It's not like down south where you see a video board and you have the banks and the real estates around there and they're collecting all kinds of, that's advertising to me. We want to recognize the sponsors a couple of times throughout each game and just thank them for supporting Mariner Athletics. So that's my lens, may not be the legal lens, but that's how I'm looking at it and hope it can work out.
Yeah, I think it's something that's great. We'll get the.
It's just more work for me too.
I know it's more work for you. Perfect. And we're going to get the school attorney to look at that language. So I'm looking at the policy now, and there are some exceptions to it, but I just want to make sure it's clear, and then see if there's a way for him to make sure that works through. And maybe it's something we'd have to run through the MAC too, if we have to. Just let you know, I'll be your first donor, so I'll do a full year there for you out there.
All right, sponsor. Well, let's in there then. Okay, so I'll wait to hear back unless anybody has any questions.
Yeah, we'll send it over right away to them and then just get the
students. Any input?
I get home at like 10:30, 11 o'clock, and I'm asking my mom what's for dinner, and there's nothing on the plate. But sometimes there is, sometimes there's not. And I just think it will benefit the students, and I hopefully the lawyer can make this happen, hopefully.
Okay, thanks.
Darren, did you consider using booster clubs for this, or?
The Booster Club is me and 3 other parents. It's not really a thriving booster club that we have at the Marion Athletic Club. Most of that money gets raised through our boys basketball tournament, and that money goes to scholarships. You know, we don't have a whole lot of money and a whole lot of parental people on the booster club. To me, it would be better if I could do it through the school and not worry about, you know, the funds and where they're going and how they're being spent. But
But you'd have to garner support from local businesses.
yes, yeah.
I just have one question. So
Yeah.
after all of the legalities and everything's, we cross our T's and dotted our I's, like what is the basic, when we talk of region, because I know we have a lot of resources and farmers and all of those things out here, like would there be a base package for everyone, every student to get?
Yeah, I would talk to Regan, like, you know, what are the coaches, you know, do you want a banana for potassium, do you want like a sandwich for afterwards, you know, power bar, apple, something like that, just to have something, they're not loading up before the game, but just something, and then something for the bus ride back, again, so we don't have to stop, some kids don't have money, you know, we can get back sooner, save money with the drivers not spending an hour at McDonald's, but I would talk with Regan and coaches and the kids too, obviously want to see like what kinds of things would you guys want before, like a pregame snack and a postgame snack.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. I look forward to hearing back from you. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, Darren. At this time, this moves us on to our first public comment section. So public comments to be heard on agenda items only at this time. The Board of Education encourages public participation in school-related matters at board meetings. Any group or organization wishing to address the board must first identify a single spokesperson. The presentation should be as brief as possible. Speakers will be permitted to speak up to 3 minutes. The board will not allow public session discussions involving individual district personnel or students. All speakers are to conduct themselves civilly. Obscene language, libelous statements, threats of violence, and statements advocating racial, religious, or other forms of prejudice will not be tolerated. Persons making presentations to the board meeting will address remarks to the president. They will direct questions and comments to the board members or other district officials only upon approval of the president. So, do we have any public comment on agenda items? All right. Cool, we'll move on to the superintendent's report. Seneca, come on.
Seneca Bowen, trustee of the Shinnecock Indian Nation. Just wanted to stress how at least the nation feels how important the work that Yale is doing with the entire community, not just our community, but the entire community. And I just wanted to point out that you said that you are looking forward to working with them for the next couple of years. So it's very encouraging to hear from our end. So I just wanted to thank you from, as a trustee to the board president, that those comments are well received. So thank you.
Thanks, Seneca.
Good evening, Dr. Morrell, President Epley, members of the board. It's a pleasure to take advantage of this public meeting. I work very extensively with Ms. Denise Merchant Williams, so I have some concerns about the survey, but again, we know what surveys do. It gives us a snapshot sometime in time, but it's a good faith effort to try to build our community and build the community as one. I just want to speak on one specific issue because I am a member of the NAACP. I'm the president of the Eastern Long Island branch, but I am also a faithful employee of the school district. I just want to know, and I want to extend myself to the board and to Dr. Morrell, if there's anything we can do as an organization to serve in any capacity to help build our community, because we have the best community in the world. And this is the way we want to hold that standard true. So I just want to go on the record as the president of the NAACP and as an assistant football coach. I'm looking forward to working with the board, working with you, Dr. Morrell, and certainly I just wanted to wish and start this school year on the best foot possible. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Coach. Looking forward to some of those football games we got out there.
I was waiting for a report on the first practice.
Oh, you tell us yesterday.
Okay, right.
Monday,
Yesterday.
Wednesday,
Right.
and Friday, 6:30, football field.
All right. Thank you. All right. Anybody else? We're good. Dr. Morrell?
Thank you, President Epley. My report is very short. I just want to highlight some of the great work of our district. I want to first just say thank you to Sean Brand and Matt Obert, President and Vice President, former President, Sean Brand is former President, and of the STA, and all the STA negotiations team and executive members for the development of a collaboratively negotiated 5-year contract that supports students and teachers in academic achievement. I'm just elated that we were able to get this done. I want to thank my partner, Mr. Mingo, who also stood beside me and sometimes in front of me and sometimes behind me to get this deal done. But I just want to make sure that we recognize the collaborative efforts of the district and the Southampton Teachers Association and bringing that contract settlement to closure. See our wonderful student board members here tonight. Let's give them a round of applause. I'm just so elated that our New York State Education Department saw fit to elevate student voice in spaces of decision-making, policy, public policy, and to give you all that voice at the table to help us to be better thinkers about our work. And I think it's critically important. And I can't think of, at this time in my life, 2 better leaders to do that work. So thank you. Thank you to all the summer school staff, students, and parents for a smooth summer school operations. Everyone from our nutrition staff under the leadership of Reagan Kimbach to our transportation and everyone in between under Samantha Saw. Just want to say thank you so much for all you have done for a smooth summer school program. Also, thank you to Marcus Da Silva and the facilities team for the delivery of our beautiful furniture and to the district office, beautiful furniture in our newly and beautifully resealed parking lot, and just adding to the grandeur and splendor of our new district office. What a great place to work. So thank you, Marcus Da Silva. And that's my report for now. And I turn it back over to our board president. Thank you.
Thank you. Gene, do you have anything with the business?
Thank you, Mr. President. First and foremost, I would like to take the opportunity to congratulate and welcome the student board members to their first meeting. I don't have much for, as far as my office is concerned. The reports that you see tonight have been, we had an audit and finance committee meeting last Thursday. We went over all the documents that you see on the agenda tonight. So if anyone have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. I also want to take this moment to acknowledge the staff of the district office. As everyone knows, the district office is year-round, so even in summertime, we are fully engaged in our work. So I just wanted to take this opportunity to acknowledge them. Dealing with the traffic in the summer, I deal with it, but I also want to take this opportunity to say thank you to the staff.
Thank you, Gene. Brian, do we have anything with?
Yeah, thank you, Gene. I'm actually learning the reverse because in the summer where things in the buildings kind of take a little bit of a step down, I'm learning in district office. That's not the case. So it's definitely a learning curve for me, right? But once again, I also want to welcome Matea and Noah, who are just amazing, two amazing students who are going to serve our student body very, very well. So welcome, and I'm going to miss being in the building directly working with you guys as well. So as far as my reports go, I just want to report on summer programs that are taking place. So far, we have summer programs that are running in all 3 buildings. We'll start off with the elementary school. At the elementary school, our K-4 summer program is serving 40 students each day. The day is beginning with morning circles dedicated to fostering community, developing those key social emotional skills for students. Teachers are actively using iReady diagnostic data to tailor those lessons, so they are still data-driven and looking at the data to help drive their instruction. Students are receiving explicit instruction in ELA through the use of our instructional materials, inclusive foundations, and also taking part in many reading and writing activities, read-alongs. We're seeing everything that we want to see in really strong literacy programs. You have your shared text, your read-alouds, your guided reading groups taking place, writing workshop happening, and also we have implemented, introduced, and we're piloting some of the Shinnecock Curriculum Infusion project that's taking place there. So we are having some pilot lessons taking place there, which we're very, very grateful for as well. And once again, we do have our ELLs that are supported with lots of scaffolding and many of our resources in native language. In the intermediate school, again, about 40 students attending that program as well in grades 5 to 8. Students have been working on their ELA skills and math skills, really making sure that no regression takes place, strengthening those core skills. In addition to that, students have been working on STEAM-related hands-on projects, and they are participating in a lot of themed activities that incorporate many of our SEL themes as well, which are social emotional learning themes that really talk about your self-management, responsibility, social awareness, self-acceptance. And again, the kids are taking many field trips, going to Heart of the Hamptons, the SAM, the Southampton African American Museum, Rogers Memorial Library, and also we are going to be, I'm looking forward to on Thursday, I think, Pat, is our STEAM event, right? So the kids are putting on a STEAM event for us on Thursday, and I'm really excited about that as well. Anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, for our STEAM project this year, they're designing water parks. So coming up with their own ideas for water parks, measuring out specs and everything like that. So they're very excited to present to anyone that can be there.
That is awesome. I can't wait to see it. We will bring our bathing suits.
Yes. I did some research for them. I took my daughter to Splish Splash on Friday, so I told them to do some market research.
Nice.
I'm going to report back to them tomorrow.
At the high school, we have 2 programs taking place at the high school. We do have our SE program, which is our extended school year program. So we have that program. It serves our students with disabilities, and it does take place all summer long at the high school level, and that's K to 12 in our building. Our teachers are working very, very hard, serving our students, and the kids are just having a great time every time I see them. Again, lots of hands-on activities. They're getting a lot of their services, mandated services there as well, so the teachers are doing a great job. And lastly, we do have our high school summer program going, which is a credit recovery program. This model is a little bit different. We are running our 1-week intensives at the high school. So far, we have had, we've had algebra, geometry, we've had ELA 910, Global 1. I believe this week is our, last week was our US History Week. And I did see today popped in on our living environment class as well, and we did have another ELA class. So again, each class that's running is populated with anywhere from approximately 6 students all the way up to 16 students based on the students that need specific courses and credits there. We're also getting ready to launch our Regents Review courses Those start next week as well, because our Regents exams are taking place the following week. They're very late this year, August 19th and 20th off the top of my head, but Dr. Mitchell sent out all the review information, review classes for students that are need to take the Regents again, or those that are just looking to boost their grades. So we do have our Regents review sessions out and tests that will be coming. And then next, we do have one last piece. We have hired many new teachers coming on into the district that we're very excited about. We are starting our new Teacher Institute. That's taking place August 13th and 14th will be the first 2 days. And then our new teachers will be coming back and joining us at our Summer PD Institute the following week, which starts on the 18th and runs from the 18th to the 22nd. So we're very excited about that. And at our next board meeting, I will give you full details on the Summer Institute. So thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Zahn. At this time, we'll move on to our committees. Audit and Finance met on 7/31. Does anybody have anything they want to talk about from that? No? Personnel met on 7/10 and 7/29. I know we got some new hires we're going to talk, Dr. Morell's going to talk about later. Is there anybody else on that? Good. No, merger committee hasn't met, but we did have a training. So we're still looking to get the study done and we're put up good. Facilities is not met and wellness. So we're, what do we have? Policy info. Obviously there's no reports here. We have no policies for reading or anything? Nope. So nothing there. That brings us on to consent agenda items. Are there any consent agenda items from 13.01 through 13.18 that any member wishes to discuss or has questions about? Are there any consent agenda items from 13.01 through 13.18 that any member wishes to hold out for separate action?
Yes. 13.18.
Chip is holding out 13.18. May I have a motion to approve consent agenda items? I'm going to get that word, I promise. 13.01 through 13.17 as presented in the agenda. Motion. Do I have a second? Monique. Any discussion with the clerk? Please call the roll for the vote.
Zachary Eppley,
Yes.
Rodney C. Pearson,
Yes.
Monique Proctor, Susie Sherwood Dudley,
Yes.
Jermaine L. Smith,
Yes.
Laura White,
Yes.
and Ruthie White Dunn.
Yes.
So carried. May I have a motion to approve consent agenda items agenda item 13.18 as presented in the agenda? Motion, Sumi, second, Ruth. Any, will the clerk please call the roll for a vote?
Robert Zachary Eppley,
Yes.
Rodney C. Pearson,
Abstain.
Monique Proctor, Susie Sherwood Dudley,
Yes.
Jermaine L. Smith, Laura White,
Yes.
and Ruthie White Dunn.
Yes.
So carried. That brings us on to financial items. Are there any financial items from 14.01 through 14.11 that any member wishes to discuss or has questions about?
Yes.
Are there any financial items that any from 14.01 through 14.11 that any, well, yeah, so do you have discussion? Yeah, questions? Yeah.
I have a question, 1407
Okay.
and 1406. These were budget transfers. And I'm going through all the paperwork that we were given, and I just have a question. I guess Gene can answer for me. There are two budget transfers, if you go into your paperwork there. One of them has a stamp that has a date, and it has a signature, and one of them does not. So I'm wondering why, what's that stamp for, and why is one filled out and one's not, and they're both in the same category?
He's looking at 06 and 07. The 06 is for the new sensory room, and 07 is for the yonder pouches for the cell phone.
So for the first one, 06, it has my signature and Dr. Morrell's signature, and Mr. Epley as the administrator who requested the transfer. Oh, Mr. Benson. I don't see the stamp that you referred to.
There's a stamp on the,
Is that the top right?
yeah, top right.
Okay.
The one is filled out and the one is not, it looks like?
Yeah.
On the top right?
Okay, yes, so the one on top was filled out because it was completed by the clerk who processed the transfer, because this transfer actually referred to some materials that was supposed to be purchased in the prior school year. We had actually had to make the purchases, so sometimes we process them ahead of time with the knowledge that it's going to be approved by the board.
Okay, so, in our policy, it says that you can't do that without board approval. So literally, I'm going to vote on something that's already been done. Why would I do that? This is for $19,000. The policy is very clear. And now again, we've skipped the policy. One is done, one is not. It's very evident. I picked it up right away. Now, if I'm going to go with everybody's agendas here, I want to make sure that this is not going through without approval. You just told me that it went through, has no approval, and we're voting on it today. That's unacceptable.
I do agree that the transfer should not have taken place without the board's approval, and if the board was not to approve it, we can reverse it. But I do understand your point that it should not.
That's my point, that it should come here first. We approve it, then go ahead and do it. But please don't put these things in front of me and ask me to approve something that's already been done the wrong way and against our policy. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Is there, Jeff, do you have any other questions? Are there any financial items from 14.01 through 1411 that any member wishes to hold out for a separate action? No. All right, may I have a motion to approve financial items 14.01 through 1411 as presented in the agenda? Motion from Jermaine, second. Monique, will the clerk please call the roll for a vote?
Robert Zachary Epley,
Yes.
Rodney C. Pearson,
Yes.
Monique Proctor, Cindy Sherwood Dudley,
Yes.
Jermaine L. Smith, Laura White,
Yes.
and Ruth B. Whiten.
So carried. That brings us on to action items here. Personnel. So are there any personnel items from 15.01, 1 through 8 that any member wishes to discuss or has questions on?
Yes. 1502, number 65.
Oh, we're not there yet.
Sorry.
Okay. I'll let you know when we're there. Is there any action, is there any personnel items on 15.01, 1 and 8 that want to be held out for separate action? Are there any? Wait. I will hold out. Sorry. Chip's throwing me off here with this. I will hold out personnel items 15.01, 1 and 8 for separate action. Are there any other personnel items from 15.01, 2 through 7 that any member wishes to hold out for separate action? May I have a motion to approve personnel items 15.01, 2 through 7 as presented in the agenda? Lord. Second? Second, Monique. Will the clerk please call the roll for a vote?
Robert Zachary Epling,
Yes.
Rodney C. Pearson, Monique Proctor, Suhi Sherwood Dunley,
Yes.
Jermaine L. Smith, Laura White,
Yes.
and Ruth B. White Dunn.
May I have a motion to approve personnel item 15.011, the retirement of Carlos Abdug, with regret and gratitude for his 18 years of service as presented in the agenda? Monique? Second. Ruth? Will the clerk please call the roll for a vote?
Robert Zachary Epling,
Yes.
Rodney C. Pearson,
Yes.
Monique Proctor, Suhi Sherwood Dunley,
Yes.
Jermaine L. Smith, Laura White,
Yes.
and Ruth B. White Dunn.
Yes.
And I just want to say congratulations, Carlos, on his retirement. He's been in high school. Been very good, so excited for him. May I have a motion to approve personnel item 15.018, the retirement of Harold Turner with regret and gratitude for his 12 years of service as presented in the agenda?
Motion.
Second? Monique? Will the clerk please call the roll for a vote?
Robert Zachary Epling,
Yes.
Rodney C. Pearson,
Yes.
Monique Proctor, Suhi Sherwood Dunley,
Yes.
Jermaine L. Smith, Laura White,
Yes.
and Ruth B. White Dunn.
And congratulations, Harold, our chief custodian. And he's going to enjoy his retirement too, so it's great. Are there any personnel items from 15.029 through 128 that any member wishes to discuss or has questions about? Are there any personnel items 15.029 through 128 that any member wishes to hold out for separate action? Do you have the number?
1502, number 65.
Okay. All right. May I have a motion to approve personnel items 15.02, 9 through 64, and 66 through 128 as presented in the agenda? Ruth, in a second? Second, Laura. Will the clerk please call the roll for a vote?
Robert Zachary Epling,
Yes.
Rodney C. Pearson,
Yes.
Monique Proctor, Suhi Sherwood Dunley,
Yes.
Jermaine L. Smith, Laura White,
Yes.
and Ruth B. White Dunn.
May I have a motion to approve personnel item 15.02, 65 as presented in the agenda? Monique motion. Do I have a second? Ruth, will the clerk please call the roll for a vote?
Robert Zachary Epling,
Yes.
Rodney C. Pearson,
My vote is no, and I'd like to have an explanation there, is that our policy, our hiring policy was not followed